from Denver. Might take them a little bit longer. Zooming out, taking a look at the entire state, we do have a cluster of storms just to the south of La Junta. We're going to keep an eye on those. As I mentioned, everything for the most part moving off toward the north and east, and that will stay the case here over the next couple of hours. Storms will come to an end as we head in toward midnight. The only area where we are expecting to keep storms in place will be up across the high country around the ski resorts. Temperatures tonight will be dropping into the 50s and 60s with 40s for areas off to the west of I-25. Tomorrow morning we'll start off with a mixture of clouds and sunshine, very similar to what we had out there today. Storms will be ongoing for portions of the mountains, but then as we take you into the afternoon, you'll notice a few more storms beginning to pop up. Here's a look at 4 o'clock, and at that time we should see some storms across southern portions of the I-25 corridor, a few scattered storms out across the plains, and we can't rule out a few storms pushing across the Pikes Peak region, maybe even impacting the Pueblo area. The storms that develop tomorrow not looking like they're going to be overly strong. However, any cell that does pop up could produce a brief burst of rain, so if we get anything over the burn scars, of course we'll have to monitor the potential for some flash flooding. Skycast is keeping a few scattered storms around through about 7 o'clock, but then during the late evening hours, really everything should wind down and come to an end. We should see some clearing skies into the first part of the night tomorrow night. High temperatures will be back in the 80s and 90s, so it will be warm once again. However, a few degrees cooler than it was out there today. And if you're really wanting some cooler weather, I have some in the forecast for you. Check that out. 70s on Thursday, but we get even cooler as we head into the weekend. We'll hit 80s on Saturday, but then Sunday we get another front that pushes through, bringing in a surge of cooler air. 75 degrees on Sunday, then 74 on Monday. It is not going to feel very August-like. We'll also have a 20% chance for storms in the forecast, so we kick up the storms, drop the temperature, combine those two factors may make it feel a bit cooler than it actually is. So as you're planning your weekend, just know that Saturday, as of right now, looking to be the better, more outdoor plan friendly day of the 2 weekend days. 90 degrees in Pueblo tomorrow. We'll hit 88 on Thursday. 87 Friday. We'll keep the 80s around Saturday into Sunday, but then even Pueblo gets in on the 70s come Monday. We're back in the 80s, though, Tuesday, so that cool down doesn't last for too long in Pueblo. Enjoy it while it lasts, though. Canyon City, 87 degrees tomorrow. We hit 86 on Thursday. Friday, Saturday, mid-80s, and then 70s Sunday into Monday with a 20 to 10% chance for storms Sunday into Monday, and then we're back in the 80s come Tuesday. Teller County, 74 degrees tomorrow. We'll keep a 30% chance for storms in the forecast Wednesday and Thursday. Drop it back to 10%, taper it off to 20% Friday. We'll taper it off to 10% on Saturday, and then we'll bump it right back up as that cooler air moves in Sunday into Monday. And check that out, temperatures in the 60s come Sunday, Monday, and those could be a couple of those days where we see snow on Pikes Peak. Don't be surprised if we get some neat shots off of that as we head into the last part of the weekend and first part of next week.
Already seen snow on the top of the peak this month.
Yep, 'tis the season where we start to see that more and more frequently.
All right, thank you, Rachel. Well, we have